Catherine Opie is a tenured professor at UCLA. She initially began by taking pictures of those within the queer community that she personally knew. This makes her art very intimate, allowing selective perceptions of what her art means to herself and to the community she is a part of. She is very interested in the idea of community and how identities are shaped by the surrounding architecture. Because of this, she is very interested in the problem of visibility, specifically visibility for queer life. The piece I chose was Catherine Opie's self-portrait slash cutting from 1993. Let's start by talking about the background. There is a history of taking pictures of queer life, specifically of cross-dressing, in front of backgrounds such as these, in front of closed curtains. Following the idea of privacy and needing to stay hidden from the outside world and having a safe space within these communities to be yourself. These pictures always had a feeling of close intimacy, as these people created safe communities for themselves where they could properly express their innermost desires. Opie follows the tradition of taking pictures displaying queerness behind closed doors, so to speak, in front of these rather traditional floral curtains. In many of her backgrounds, she uses either the color yellow or green. In this portrait, she uses green, often associated with energy, renewal, growth, and fertility. She is nurturing a safe environment for her community as well as herself, and perhaps uses these revitalizing energy into healing her own wounds. While she cultivates a safe environment for her subjects and allows them the freedom to be themselves without harm, she simultaneously promotes visibility by making these intimate portraits a matter of public record. She takes on the issue of visibility when she carved drawings into her own back that a child would draw while they were growing up and playing in the schoolyard. She etches into her back a rather crude drawing that a child would be asked to draw in kindergarten class, where the child is asked a question along the lines of, "Let's draw a picture of your mommy and daddy." But no, wait, it's a drawing of a mommy and a mommy. In this, she talks about the children of LGBT parents and the responsibility placed on them without their knowing it to be representation for the queer community. The idea that she needs to etch these innocent drawings into her back and feel the pain of this raises a lot of questions and ideas. There is the idea of self-harm, and questions such as why do you self-harm? The idea behind a lot of people who self-harm is the idea that it releases adrenaline and that it makes you feel better, to feel some sort of emotional relief by feeling this tangible pain. Sometimes it is a form of self-punishment. You deserve to feel this pain. So why does she deserve to feel this pain? What emotional pain does she relieve herself from by inflicting this physical pain onto herself? Many people within the LGBT community go through a period of shame in their lifetime because of either their sexuality or their gender being something other than the heteronormative, cisnormative society we live in. They go through a period of feeling dirty and sinful and uncomfortable within their own skin, wishing these feelings would just go away. But Opie does not wish these feelings would go away. Instead, she etches them into her skin, makes them permanent and real, makes it so that she carries it wherever she goes. In this, you could call this a badge of honor for her, where she wears her heart on her sleeve. There is also the question of who is inflicting this pain onto her. She cannot reach her back after all. Who is the one carving this picture into her skin? Is it her child doing it? Is it another parent? If it is her child, is the child aware of the significance of this drawing and what it means? Are they aware yet of the difficulty queer families go through in order to normalize their lifestyle and the trouble the child is still perhaps yet to face with regards to homophobia? As a mother, she feels the possible pain seeing what her child goes through when asserting their family dynamic and the possible bullying they have to go through because of their mothers. But this pain is important enough to etch into her back and leave possible scarring. This pain is not the type of pain that can be ignored. She wants to carry this pain, this adrenaline, this relief with her wherever she goes.